Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today, we find ourselves back on the farm with another farm roguelike rebirth action. My friends, I have a rather ambitious run plan for you today, and that we'll be using the pirates. We're gonna attempt it on crazy mode. Is it even possible? I don't even know, but there's only one way to find out, so let's explore it here today. Real quick, before we hop in, please do your boy a favor by smashing that like button. Would greatly appreciate that. If you happen to be new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber as well. The goal is to get to 10,000 by year end. It's very achievable, so if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so what's up with the pirate exactly? Well, it's the most unique class I currently have available, and it all begins with the fact that the price of all items sold is just $1. That's right, you're reading that correctly. Diamond bar selling for $1. High-end animal products selling for $1, flax selling for $1, everything sells for $1. Now the gimmick with the pirate is, when you break things with your axe, you get a silver coin. When you break things with a pickaxe, you get a golden coin. And then the value of these resources actually scale the more you do it. So it's all about being destructive, I suppose. On level up, we do get plus 10 max energy as well. Let's throw it on crazy, and let's do our best. Let's go. Alright, so let's see what the island setup is like. So we have a mountain right here and 2 Candylands adjacent. We also have a plain, a swamp, and a jungle. I do like this quite a bit. It's actually a pretty good setup. I think the mountain's going to be really useful in this, given all of the ores that spawn there, right? So let's see what the opening plains look like. Hopefully, there's a lot of land and very little water, if any at all. Alright, so there is a bit of a pond here. Not the best, but I am spying some copper. I've got a bunch of fruit trees as well, and some coal. I think we can definitely work with it. So let's see, what do we have? Mystical fertilizer. We have diligent student. Tools gain 1 more experience for each use. I think that's pretty good. $10 for every item collected from buildings. Maybe a way to get some early income. We have shop prices minus 10%. Delivery amount up. Sprinklers accelerate crop growth by 1 day. I do think a big part of this particular build, my friends, is we're going to want a tree farm in this. And we're going to want it just pumping out trees. Like, routinely. Because we need something to cut down, right? Like, we're going to need it. We can't simply just sell a bunch of products to expand right away, right? Like, that's going to be very hard to do. So, we're going to need trees. We're going to need to replenish this island. So, I do think that dirty pipes does definitely come into play here. So, I think diligent student is a great way to start the week. Rotten wood is crippling. Craft tax. Minus $50 for each item crafted. I think we can actually begin with that. Build time plus 1. We have general efficiency minus 1. Let's go delivery amounts. Minus 5 energy for destroying breakables. I mean, that would be completely crippling to us as well. Rotten wood and fruitless day is just brutal. So let's go with rough tools. I'm okay with that. Dirty pipes. So when do we think we can get our tree farm down by? Let's give myself till like maybe this day. We'll start clearing it out immediately. And then let's see. Mystical fertilizer. Each crop yields its own produce. Shop price is minus 10%. Delivery amount plus 5. For every item collected from buildings. Maybe we can throw that at the very end of the week. Get a little cash bonus perhaps. Let's go. Alright, so one super key thing is max energy, right? We start with 150. On level up we get plus 10. Now, there are ways to get more max energy, and it's the way of the worm, believe it or not. So, if we make one of these small vials, we can go into our alchemical self and use worms and beetles to get max energy plus 5, okay? We need 10 of them, and we're going to be, hoeing up the ground quite a bit. Beetles and worms are easy to find, and I think it's a pretty good early way to get some max energy. So, definitely thinking about that, pondering that for sure. There's plenty of fruit trees as well. And these can actually be used for bait. So I've got a lot of different things that we're kind of working with here. And I think first and foremost, right, the first course of action. Let's get some berries. Let's get to level 2. Let's grab this copper. Let's pound down the berries. Let's get the copper and the coal as soon as we can. And then into tomorrow. Well, I mean, I suppose we could get a campfire. Essentially what I need more worms and I need more beetles. I think the campfire next turn is probably the right play, because then we can start crafting glass. Let's go. We also have these fish here, so future state, the fish sandwich. So I want to fish these spots as possible as well. Looks like we got a little bit of gold as well. Okay, cool. So let's cut these down. Gotta figure out, like, can I level up? Looks like I probably can. Because I'd rather get a furnace than a campfire, right? Let's see. It's gonna be close, it does appear. Looks like just one more stone, maybe. Alright, very good. So level up in Fate. So Fortune, Fate is always equal to 6 picks plus 1. It's actually pretty good. We have Time Bend, level up instantly. Smelting an item grants 20% of its maximum value. Now, the max value of any item at all in this is always going to be 1. So that doesn't really help us out too much. Time Bend is definitely tempting. I think Fate is also tempting. Well, Fortune, that is. Let's go with Time Bend. Let's see what we have. So good DNA, growth time -1. I think that's good. Global warming, max energy +2. I mean, we do have this little pond right here. I kind of like that. Random small potion. Whenever we gain experience, well, 200 experience. I mean, good DNA is super, super good. It really is. But we can offset this effect with hives. Let's go with global warming. Now I've got 248 max energy. A really, really good start. Because essentially, like, if you think about it, expansion is going to be tough. Because essentially, the only thing that we have to sell are these coins. So silver coins and gold coins. And they will, of course, scale up in value, but it takes energy to get them, okay? Everything else is simply just selling for 1. So we can't just, like, wantonly sell a power stack of copper or gold or something and expand. Instead, we have to sell these precious coins, which I don't much like doing. So what I mean by that is, we'll have to make use of this little plot of land that we have, and why not get a full-scale tree farm going on? We're going to get a ton of wood, can build a ton of hives, and just get a bunch of trees. So we have a renewable source of wood that we can chop down every turn to really pump up the value of these gold coins. Okay? And essentially the way I see this happening is, I mean, we just kind of got to get there, and we can use the max energy buffing properties of both the worm and the beetle to help us get there, of course. Because chopping down trees, right, takes a lot of energy. But first things first, let's go ahead and get a furnace. Maybe we get 2 of them. Never mind, I can only get 1. That's okay, let's get it built. And let's get some sand in there right away. So I've got just 3 units of coal. That is all the coal on this island. So I think what I will do is actually get a mine as well. Maybe get a couple of them. These will, of course, help us get coal, but also create breakables. So it's really a super different way to play the game. So if I was going to upgrade my axe and pickaxe, we need 5 copper bars. I've got 3 coal. So let's go with... Whoops, can I pull it out? No, it's not going to let me pull it out. I wanted to go with just 2 coal and 1 wood, but we'll settle with 3. That's all right. Okay, so we're getting more experience for tool usage. So let's go ahead and... I mean, Scarecrow. Like, let's go in on you, man. Really, I didn't get 4 grass from that? You serious? Alright, good deal. In fact, what I want to do is I want to bump him over. Because I want to put a row of hives right here. Okay? It's going to help the trees grow faster. Definitely need the trees to grow as fast as possible in this particular one. We'll be getting glass soon. We're starting to stock up worms and beetles. Now, another thing that we can do with our fruits, the apple, beyond just eating it, is we can create these baits with it, okay? Like the worm lure. Used on the ground to obtain 8 beetles. It's going to get us closer to a potion. I think it's really, really smart to do it. But we'll kind of go into that production chain in the near future. For the time being, though. Let's see. Should we use... I mean, we could use some of these fruits to restore energy, but I think we're probably best just ending our turn right there. Let's go. Gotta do some building next turn for sure. Alright, so we got some copper. Let's go ahead and get our axe upgraded. And then I'm gonna have to throw some wood in there, and can probably get another furnace as well. Got some coal right here too. So this is good. Let's get another furnace. I need 10. I've got 7. Alright, that should be enough. Terrific. Let's get that built. Okay, good. Let's get this built. And then we want hives. We want a lot of them. So hives, where are you at? Right here. Let's start with 3. Of course, the honey is useful, but more importantly, it'll help our trees grow faster. Okay, so I'm going to build another row of hives right here. We'll get these built up right away, actually. Let's tear the ground up. Get some more useful beetles and worms. Then this right here is going to be the money spot for trees. Do we have 9 tree seeds? We have 19. So that's good. Sprinkler, we probably don't have enough for it. 10 stone, we have 2. So let's go ahead and get that fixed up too. Got 7 stone now. Man, the game is being skimpy on the stone. 10. Okay, perfect. So let's throw it right there. Alright, very good. So I've got some coal. Got 5 units of coal. Let's go ahead and throw some sand into the furnace. Let's throw 2 units of sand. And then copper, so we can get our pickaxe upgraded. And then essentially we just need to continue to spend energy chopping down trees and the like. Now I'm gonna I'll probably end up using this eventually once we get more grass. I think this is a pretty good way to at least get a little bit of resources to make that potion. We need the glass first though. Let's chop that down and let's call that an effective turn. Right, so we're gonna get accelerated growth time. That's nice. Harvest 50 crops or flowers. Buy 75 items in the shop for 5 grand. I mean, I think you gotta do it because we can just roll for seeds. It's actually a really good way to get our first week done with the mini quest. Alright, perfect. Let's get the coal. It's precious. Pickaxe levels up. So let's see. Pickaxe needs 3. We have 2. Hammer needs 2 as well, so let's go ahead and get 3. Let's craft some of these vials. Now I do need 2 glass per vial. We can get this upgrade to make it 1. Maybe we can do it once we have the 5,000. Let's get a couple of these potions for now. And then I can use this worm bait on this open ground right here. Boom. That's 8 beetles. Which is terrific. Then let's keep putting in fields. Let's chop down these trees. More apples. Can probably get some worm bait actually. Let's craft our first potion. Well, first 2 potions more like. And let's pound those down. Alright, very good. Got some more honey to restore energy. The answer is yes, and let's go ahead and need another sprinkler eventually. I want to get that right here, of course. But let's put in another field. Well, 2 more fields, more like. Yes. And honestly, like, I don't even know if this is possible. Like, the pirate, very, very hard class to play. It really is. But we'll do our best here. I've had several comments requesting this run, so we're going to give it a shot here today, friends. So let's target these fruit trees. Let's see, how are we looking for grass? I mean, this is a pretty important upgrade to get. Maybe I can get the bonus from the shop here real quick. So let's buy all this stuff. Gonna have to sell a few coins, but it's worth 5 grand. So 57 and 24. I'll sell a couple of these. just to get us to a place where we have a little bit of money to play around with. I mean, we're almost there. 45 of 75. So let's roll again. All right, there we go. We got it. So we got the payout, which is great. Now, wheat seeds, I probably will actually keep the wheat seeds. We can plant some wheat in the future for bread, to make the fish sandwich or something of the like. But this gives us just much needed income to mess around with, and maybe we do expand to the mountain. Make an early expansion to the mountain, I think so, but first and foremost, let's get this. That's really good. Should probably get this as well. So let's do it. And now these are actually cheaper, right? They take less grass, less sand to make less fruit as well. So let's make a bunch of these. And then we can convert these into potions. Right? Got a ton of worms right there. 64 worms to be exact. Then a bunch of beetles. Let's put this field back in. The hoe levels up. Excellent. We got 2 copper bars. Let's upgrade the hammer. Let's see. I need more glass. Got 9 units of coal, so let's go ahead and go sand. And let's see. What do we have? So I've got 20 tree seeds. This is quite nice. But I'm going to need some energy to get more hives in place, right? How much stone do I have? 10. Okay, these mines have to spit some stone out. Let's hope they do. How many more hives can I get? Just 3. Let's get them built. And let's go ahead and start crafting some of these vials. Need glass for that. Let's craft some more potions. How about? I'm going to be able to go a little larger scale with our potion creating operation in the next few turns. Not to mention, we'll get fruit trees from our tree farm. So we should be able to sustain repeated fruit tree growth. That's the thought. That's the hope. So I think for the time being, I mean, I could get some wheat. Should probably get some more trees instead. Let's plant the wheat and let's water it the old-fashioned way. Can likely get a sprinkler next turn if these spit out a few stones. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and spend the rest of our energy chopping down trees. Let's go ahead and call that a turn. Got the rent paid for already. It's a pretty liberating feeling, if I don't say so myself. We get a couple of stones on the field, which is great. We can choose to expand to the mountain whenever we like. But I think what we want to do is, let's get our home island in order here. So that means let's chop down these trees. Right, they're up, they're ready to go. Let's chop them down. Let's get our pickaxe upgraded. And for the hoe, 2. Otherwise, do we want the honey hoe? Hives give +2 resources. I think the honey hoe is probably the way. Let's get the honey hoe, for sure. We're going to have a lot of hives in this one. And it's simply just free energy, right? Who would have thought? A pirate's all about chopping down trees. We have efficient tools, so this is a really, really good one, man. Tool cost -1. Imagine how many, hatchet wax and pickaxe wax, if you will, that we'll be doing in this one. I think it's definitely the best. We can easily offset the max energy loss of 15. Award is decent, but definitely going with that. In fact, that's probably one of the better ones to get. So on that note, let's go ahead and craft some of these vials. Now we can get 9 of them. Let's go ahead and, you bet. Let's use all of our alchemical energy on 4 more energy potions. So +20 max energy, of course, which is good. So we've gotten lucky with a few of our upgrades. Let's pound down that honey and let's put in this field again. Alright, very good. This has not grown yet. The wheat. It's all good. Let's go ahead and get a sprinkler. Very good. More tree seeds, you bet. We got a few more trees to chop down, so let's go ahead and do it. We can add mines and start laying out the blueprint for yet another tree farm. I think we can just add it on. We'll have to assess how much wood that we have as well. And the axe costs 1 energy to use, right? So it's pretty amazing. Like, efficient tools, a really, really good one to get. Really happy I got that. Let's keep going. Alright, so. Let's get in some more hives. Alright, very good. How much wood do I have? 83. Scarecrow. Okay, not enough grass. That's okay. We'll want to be using the hoe routinely in this one anyways. Gives us that grass, gives us worms, sand, all kinds of good things that we need. Let's get this built. And the 2 middle zones would be the money zones. If I have enough wood, we'll put another string of hives out here, but it's kind of what I'm thinking about so far. Should probably get a few more of these mines. I'll get 1 more. We'll use the wood on hives. More energy regen, right? Okay, so copper. Do we need it? Actually, no. Wow, our axe is actually almost to level 3 already. That's pretty crazy. We've been using the axe quite a bit. So what do we need? We definitely need some more glass. And then we'll certainly throw in a windmill too. I think one thing that I do want to do is maybe not necessarily this turn, but we can get a sawmill to get some planks. I don't need the mine because we have our tools upgraded to copper. Might as well take the cheaper wooden mine option with the renewable wood. Okay, good deal. Let's go ahead and put some more fields in place. With our cheap to use tools, got some more grass as well. So I could upgrade that again for 5k. It's pretty steep. Could get some more worm bait. Worm lure, yeah. The worm lure that gives you a beetle. Pretty funny. Alright, very good. I could pound down a couple of apples. Guess we might as well. Don't want to make a habit of that, but should have plenty of apples moving forward once all these trees grow. Let's call that a turn. Let's go. Alright, very good. Let's go ahead and fashion our glass into the small vials. We've got 36 units of honey, which is tremendous. And let's see, let's get some max energy potions. And look at that, 70 worms. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful sight. Plus 20 max energy per turn, if we do it right. These grew, so we need them for the tree seeds. So let's make it a top priority to chop all these down. Grab the seeds. We'll replant them. And the axe levels up. So now it's like, probably should go to the mountain. I think I will. Because we can get the axe to diamond. If there's diamonds here, there are not. But we do get the big mine. Of course. So we definitely want to get that. We want to get it on the plains. So I need polished stone and planks. Okay, so grindstone. Let's get that. A bunch more stone here. Of course, no experience gained in the mountain. So I've got the allotted stone. Let's go ahead and get some planks rolling. Next turn, we'll get the grindstone. Let's get more sand. And let's fix up these fields. They're in a state of disrepair. Gotta get them fixed up. Does the shop have any more wheat? It does. Let's buy some more wheat. How many tree seeds do I have? 18. Okay, so that's right here and right there. Boom. Need another sprinkler set. So let's get those built as well. Alright, very good. Like, the energy's looking pretty good, right? Pretty stable. Our ability to restore energy as well is quite nice. Okay, very good. I've already crafted, okay. Remind me, though, what else do we have? We have the bomb. Deals 3 damage to pickaxe breakable. Liquid gold. Consumable max energy +1. Is that so? Got a bunch of gold right there, so 26. It takes a whopping 11 gold to make, but I mean, why not? Doesn't sell for anything. How about that? +6 max energy. Very good. We'll use it. I've got some more trees right here. Let's see if maybe we can get some tree seeds. I don't know if we can from the mountain trees, but yeah, it looks like you can actually. So that's very good. So let's chop them all down. Can plant some more trees on our farm here. All right, I've got 8 more seeds. All right, that's good. Certainly need some more hives now. More of that sweet honey. Oops, held down the wrong button. All right, beautiful. Just 10 wood remains. That's all right. It's a renewable resource, essentially. All right, very good. Got all those hives built up. Let's see. So we owe 3 grand. Not going to be a problem. Now, week 2 where we owe 80 grand. That might be a problem, but current state, not a problem. So let me think about this for a moment. Yeah, it's going to be a long, long time before the pickaxe gets upgraded. So it is a smart move right now to use as much honey as possible. And then take to the mountain with our pickaxe. In fact, it kind of appears like we're going to clear out this mountain with relative quickness and alacrity. And then, of course, it's 10k to expand. I think Candyland's the next choice, because we can actually go into like candy production, which will help us get our experience and max energy up as well. So, very, very important things happening here. And it's particularly nice that we made the rents without having to sell many of our coins, right? Because these will scale up in value. Like this is selling for 143. And it's funny because you don't actually sell it, you have to consume it. You have to use it. It's a consumable. But each consumed will give us 143. Okay? So, keep that in mind as well. We need to keep grinding our pickaxe skills. But I think that about does it for now. So let's go ahead and end our turn there. Once we get level 5, we'll build a windmill too. Alright, good things happening. Got a bunch of trees to chop down. It's what you love to see. So let's do it. Top priority, more tree seeds. Alright, you bet. Let's go ahead and do the crafting while I'm thinking about it. Alright, very good. Plus 20 max energy, you bet. And let's keep going. Chop down all these. All 9 trees. And it's actually kind of nice that not all of the trees grow on the same day, because that would be an excessive and extreme amount of energy to fell all of the trees in one day, right? How many seeds did we get? We got 27. Okay, good. Alright, let's go ahead and build a grindstone. Grindstone. I want to get that big mine as quickly as possible. Got a little sparkly in the mountain. Okay, very good. At least faint stars. And then 2 luminous stars as well. Gonna help us get closer to the windmill. Let's definitely do it. Let's start building. What do I need for a big mine? 8 smooth stone. 4 planks. In fact, I should probably get another one of these grindstones. Just so I can get several big mines tomorrow. Can always dismantle it later, I suppose. Build a couple more furnaces to add to capacity for the day when we finally get the diamond to spawn. The big mine is pretty good about spitting them out. Right, very good. Probably put in another layer of mines here too. Now, it'd be great to have it in the plains, where you actually get experience for it, but don't really have the space, unfortunately. Got a pretty broad tree farm. Well, let's see, for the furnaces. Let's definitely do that. Let's go ahead and craft some bait. In fact, I could do worm fertilizer as well. Accelerates crop growth by 1 day. It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, maybe I think you definitely want to focus on the worm bait and the worm lure. I mean, this is just a bountiful supply of beetles and worms. The key to our max energy. That's at a whopping 324 right now. Alright, good deal. We have, what? 72 wood. What's a hive going for? 46. Very, very excessive. I could add a row of hives right there, but we'll just kind of play it out and see. I don't necessarily need to. Like, I'm not super compelled by it going into week 2. Let's mine all of this out. Hopefully we can get the diamond pickaxe, or excuse me, diamond axe soon. Muster up 10k and expand to Candyland. I think maybe mid week 2, or maybe even earlier. Oh no, we'll definitely see. We'll definitely figure out our next move as it relates to expansion. Let's get a couple of these and let's get some more mines. Probably move it in favor of the big mine eventually anyways. That'll be coming next turn. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't want to waste money. Like, there's literally no money to waste with the pirate. You got to get the vital upgrades that you need. And then that's about it. Like, seriously. I already see this one being incredibly tight. We're going to see if we can take it across the finish line, of course. So let's go. Let's end our turn right there. In fact, it looks like breakables respawn sometimes in the mountain. So maybe there is a reason to put a big mine in the mountain. We're going to be building plenty of big mines here. The mountain's super key. Really good that we stayed adjacent to it, right? Started adjacent to it. Let's go ahead and end our turn there, I do believe. Guess I have some more worm bait. Can use that quickly. Use some honey, just power it back up. Put the field back in. Guess we can finish mining. What do you know? We're leaving energy on the table, it does appear. I could dig. I mean, worms and beetles, right? Can always patch that back up. Everything is just so cheap to use. Makes our full energy bar go a very, very long way. So let's end our turn there. We have 3 grand coming out of the coffers. And I'd say so far so good. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Hives give +2 resources. Very, very good. Destroying breakables restores energy equal to their durability. Okay, so we've got land price -20%. So that'll be an $8,000 expansion to Candyland. Let's put that like right there. Roll price -30%. I mean, this is really, really good. Restores energy equal to their durability. So if we manage to expand, then we go here, right? We'll have a new land where this is going to be super effective. $2 for each item sold. Items have their top price. That doesn't matter. Start things off with. Let's go Busy Bee right there. Harvest boost. Not necessarily harvesting anything. Roll price. Doesn't matter. Tools don't gain experience. How about hives don't work? Well, the hive is actually pretty pivotal. Trees are considered crops. So let's go with this. Alright, so we got a bunch of trees. Nice, some shiny coal too. How about this? I think one thing that we probably should consider as well, as we approach level 5, is a seed maker. Can always plant some more wheat. Got plenty of field capacity. So let's grab all this coal. And 80 grand. 80 grand. So we gotta work hard. Let's go ahead and repair this. I should have enough energy to do pretty much whatever I want with what's here. Pickaxe levels up in face. Alright, very good. Let's get our first big mine. Maybe get 2 of them. Can I get a third? 12 polished stone and 8 planks. I mean, I'm definitely going to just continue to produce these resources. I probably will get a third, to be honest. We're going to have plenty of wood. So let's get this built. More planks equals more big mines. The big mine is the way. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to move our furnaces up this way. We'll move these as well. It's kind of as out of the way as possible. Let's get a big mine right here, so we get experience for mining the resources. Now, having the big mine renew resources, I think, is pretty good too. So we'll keep one in the mountain as well. We'll have these basic mines all over the mountain. because the resources renew, or so I have observed. And also you get these little experience bonuses, which is good for us. It's going to help us get to our windmill faster. Now I will have to expend energy fishing, but we do have extra energy, so I've got to keep that in mind as well. That there is something that we can be doing if we have a ton of energy. And look at this, 130, 144, man. Absolutely insane. So it almost feels like you probably should get that, but then again, it's only plus 5 more max energy per turn. Maybe not the most impactful thing. Given 5 grand is a lot of coins. Coins that frankly we don't really have. So let's chop down all these trees. You bet. Gonna get that gold coin value. Super, super high. It's definitely a different way to play the game, and of course I like, how this game just has a bunch of different ways to play it. For our next level up, level 5, which of course gives us access to the windmill, we have Hammer Up. Building requirements -5. Constructing a building increases max energy by 1. Got shop prices -15%, rent value -5%, unlocks all shop slots. Or task master, quests are completed immediately. I mean, the -5% of $700,000 is actually kind of significant. I mean, so if we go $700,000, I mean, it's 35 grand off. So it's not insignificant. This actually might end up being pretty key, because some of the quests are insane. We have one coming up, and we should have one in the next week. I mean, building requirements -5 is nice. Constructing a building increases max energy by 1. I mean, how much more building construction are we going to actually be doing? We're going to be deconstructing a lot of things with our tools. I think we got to go with this. And hopefully we can get something real good. Like something that does something insane, like, I don't know, tool cost reduction or something. I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll find out in a couple of days. And I think if we're going to make a move, we expand in a couple of days as well. We expand on the day of the quest. Maybe we can get a nice little cash bonus that'll help us expand. We'll definitely see. We'll see what the game throws at us. We can take whatever quest will give us the best outcome. Let's go ahead and plant some more wheat. And let's see. Do I have enough for a windmill? 15 of 15. Ugh. Well, we'll have that next turn. The bread in and of itself isn't really all that vital. If we can get some fish, that's obviously where it's at. Let's cook up some sand. Got 18 seeds. So let's get them down. Seed maker popping. We got the big mine going. Well, let's see. So I've already done the alchemy, yes. I could create some more bait. I think I want to angle toward the beetles for the potions. We'll save the worm because we can always do worm fertilizer, right? So let's get some more energy. Can always use this to fish. Okay, 135, a pretty good sum. In fact, if I can get the fishing pole up. What was that again? Was it just 2? Yeah, just 2. I think getting the fishing pole upgraded is useful as well. So let's get a couple of copper bars. Okay. So what else do we have? A bunch of trees being planted. It's a pretty common occurrence. Is it going to be enough? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to like maximize as much as possible but it's still challenging. I mean, I got 149 beetles. I don't necessarily have to make the baits for him this turn. I guess it's just 5. Let's do it. And then fishing. Let's get ingredients for the fish sandwich. Well, let's see. Is there anything that we need to build here quick, though? Well, I still have the energy remaining. Let's get some more hives. It's more honey after all. And we'll get more wood very, very soon. Now let's fish it away. Let's go. Alright, nice. Family goldfish. Fishing rod levels up in face. So this is good. We'll be able to upgrade to a copper pole next turn. So I think we're safe to end our turn right there. Let's go. Alright, we got a bunch of resources. Looks like the big mine is spitting out these gemstones. No oh, actually, I stand corrected. 1 diamond right here. This is really, really good. Give me a bunch. We got 5. Wow. I mean, that's great. I think, what is it? The axe is 5, right? Yeah, perfect. Sometimes it just works out perfectly for you. So let's get those smelting for sure. 110 units of honey. Got double honey, right? So that's good. Let's get this upgraded. Yes. Yeah, we're going to need a continuous supply of diamonds because we can get the diamond hammer as well. Alright, very, very good. So let's chop down some trees. Get these fields fixed up again. And we're going to keep on going here, friends. Is it going to be enough? I mean, I don't know. Every single tree we chop down, every single node of stone or coal or precious ore that we mine does increase the value of our coins that we have, though. Tool cost is super cheap. We're going to get the next mini quest completed immediately. Well, actually, all quests completed immediately. Of which we should have 2. I will definitely target the most impactful one. Maybe we can get a little chip income to expand with. Can I get a couple more hives? I can. Absolutely terrific. Alright, let's put the fields back in. Tree seeds kind of becoming a sparse thing. Who'd have thought? Usually you can never get rid of them. We have 26 tree seeds. Wonder if they like nerfed the drop rate. It kind of feels like maybe they did. I guess I don't know for sure. But we're going to keep going here, friends. More trees growing faster is the key. Let's go ahead and craft some more of these small vials. Got plenty of these. Let's use the beetle for this purpose. Pound down these energy potions. And take to the mines. Big mines, I need you to do better. Spit out more diamonds here. Let's go. And I think what's good about the balance that we have here so far is we have enough work to do. Right, like we can give ourselves enough work to do with our entire energy bar. It'd be a shame to have all of this work to do, but no energy in which to do it. Let's go ahead and get a windmill. Yes. Start making up some bread. Wheat, get it. Alright, let's really maximize space as much as possible. So I'm going to get another big mine. I think I'm okay with that. Let's bump you up 1. Let's bump you down 1. Let's go with another big mine in the middle. Can I get another one yet? Probably not. Nope, not quite. That's okay. Big mine. Get it. I think I can compress these buildings just a little bit. Give this big mine more spawning space. Maybe we can bump it up into the corner a little bit to give this one a little more space. Do something like that. Let's go ahead and polish down some stone. And saw up some planks. What are we going to do with our furnace? We do have some capacity. Could go more sand. Let's do it. The tree is the bottleneck, so... I mean, I think Candyland is a good idea. Eight random breakables of lollipops or candy ores. It's the candy ores that we like. And then furthermore, you can craft the sugar and like the apple into these candies, right? Max energy +1 with the honey. So think about that. +3 experience helps get us there as well. That's the thought. But really what we need is... I just need more things to chop down. More things to break, which means big mine. Candy mine as well. Right, that'll create things that we can use our pickaxe on. To inflate the value of the pickaxe. But this next turn, my friends, we're going to have our diamond axe, which is great. So I'm going to use some honey. I'm going to do it. Let's go all the way up to 120. Let's keep fishing. I just want a nice little supply of these fish. So we can make the fish sandwich. Alright, very good. Let's go ahead and end our turn right there. Alright, so here we go. EXP +500. Or wood 150, glass 75. I mean, let's take the 500 experience. Bam. Alright, so we get this one again. We get efficiency. Constructing a building +1, building requirements -1. Trade-off. Destroying a breakable gives 1 general efficiency and -3 max energy. We gotta go with connections. Alright, the hoe levels up as well. Alright, got all kinds of things all over the field. I think first and foremost, let's go ahead and make sure we bake some bread. I'm also seeing 2 nodes of diamonds, which is great. Let's take them out. Let's get them all smelted. 11. Okay, terrific. Let's get another furnace. Maybe even 2 of them. 3 of them. Diamonds the rest of the way. Let's go. Gonna save the gold in its raw form. How about sand? Alright, very good. Let's grab this. Let's go ahead and let's upgrade the axe. Diamond axe. Costs 1 energy to use. Maybe I do want to go jungle, man. I mean, today's gonna be the day to expand. Gotta get 76k though. I guess I haven't checked the consume price of our coins in a while, right? Kind of see how well those are doing. Maybe they're a little more powerful than I'm thinking right now. But think about it. So you're going to need 1,000 coins at $700. Right? That's how you get $700,000 in sales. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And the last time I checked them, like our best one was like at 163 or something. So it's a tall order. And of course, not all classes and runs are created equally. In AFR Rebirth, of course. Let's plant some more wheat there. Very good. Let's use these. Very good. Get the family goldfish. Always there when you need it. Speaking of the family goldfish, let's go ahead and craft the golden fish sandwich. 150 energy. What am I missing? Okay, yeah, right. We don't have bread yet. We'll be getting it soon. Wheat's in the windmill. Yes. And we got some breakables up here, so let's go ahead and break them up. Now, do I want another big mine? I think that's the question. Do we go with more basic mines? I need more space. So today's got to be the day we expand. Got to raise 8 grand and expand. To Candyland. 8 grand expand to Candyland. Feel like I'm writing a song here. Alright, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Might as well throw another just basic mine right there. And let's see. Big mine. 14 and 10. We've got enough. I don't really need to double up on the windmill. Let's double up on the... or quadruple up on the big mine, though, for sure. Something like that. Okay, so. Candyland. 8 grand. Expand to Candyland for 8 grand. Let's see. So what are we looking at? 321 for 170. They're both at... okay, so we have 321 of these. They sell for 170. We have 156 of these. They sell for 321. Now, I think the gold coin is where it's at. You get these by grinding your pickaxe, of which we will actually be able to grind pretty high. These are selling for more right now. I think endgame, this becomes very, very strong. So maybe we do sell down the gold coin until we get 8 grand. It shouldn't be too crazy. Yeah, you know, just go into town. Pawn a few things off. And now we have arrived to Candyland. So this, of course, has all kinds of new things for us to do. So let's get to work. Got pickaxe breakables. Could plant some ice cream cones or something. What all these? Just nice little one-shots with the diamond axe. And it works good for us. Let's go ahead and brew some potions. Poisonous candy. Experience boost +4. Tool cost +2. Experience boost +4 is pretty crazy, actually. But this is more land that we can put more stuff to use our energy on every single turn. Presents. Alright, what is that? Statue of fishing. Fish count +1, consumable 10. Diamond bar. Got corn, diamond essence. Flax cloth. That would be a great one. For anybody but the pirate. Max energy +1, yes. Experience +3, you bet. Honey, let's pound it down. Got more work to do. 141 energy remains. Let's chop down the ice cream cone forest. Man, Candyland, what a place. And yeah, we can swing with this diamond axe literally all day, man. Alright, very good. So let's see. Building the candy mine. 50 sugar. Okay, so I want to get a ton of these. But I'm going to need sugar. And fun fact, you can actually get sugar by simply tearing up the ground in Candyland. Right, isn't that pretty cool? You can also grow beets as well, if you want. I think we got plenty of work to do, so let's go ahead and sell down our honey the rest of the way, and I'm strongly considering expanding to the jungle as well, again. I'm going to throw it down, but I'm not going to build it yet. I'm going to see how many we can get. So now it's 70. I've got just 7 units of sugar. Yikes. Alright, well. Big honey hoe. Okay, I'll definitely want to get that. Should have made that upgrade this turn, frankly. 70, we got 52. We got 64. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Let's get another one built. You bet. Now we're going to have to complete the arduous task of repairing. Fish sandwich, though. I should be able to get it. You bet. Well, I still don't have bread. Okay, I was thinking a turn in the future. Yeah, okay. It's been a long turn. Don't mind me. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this built. Throw it right there for now. I want to see if it spawns in the mountain tile. I don't know if it will. Before you, we're going to throw you right there for now. And I think we're about good to end our turn there. Can always, of course, smooth down some stone. Another renewable resource. And let's make some more planks as well. You bet. 362 wood. An insane amount of wood. Let's go. I basically need more space to make another tree farm. Like, we have to make even more of them. And maybe I can even get crazy this time with the hives. Okay, so it does spawn. So it doesn't need Candyland to spawn this, but we need this real estate, right? We simply just do. So let's keep on going, guys. Got these candy treats, which is good. And then not to mention these lollipops. It's just one hatchet whack. Right, like no big deal at all. We're actually getting energy back for this. So let's repair Candyland. You know, it's a scary day when Candyland got destroyed. Then we came back and we fixed it. Alright, so before I go too much further, let's go big honey hoe, yes. And let's go diamond pickaxe, yes. Can we get the diamond hammer? You bet we can. Right, we're all kitted out in diamond. And then another thing that I want to do is... So where are the beet seeds? Chocolate. There's one licorice. Where are my beet seeds, man? They're like pink. There you go. We're going to grow some of those. Be more sugar. How about all this diamond? Wow. So what do I need for the diamond hoe? Well, actually, no, never mind. The diamond fishing rod. That's 7, right? Yeah, 7. Not even sure if we're going to have a use for it. I've already got 3. So let's put in 4. Let's go ahead and mine out all of this stuff. Big mines just produce in big time. That's what they do. And 76k, I mean, I think we can probably get there. The question becomes, can we make it to the end of week 3? I guess we're going to find out. I mean, crazy pirate, man. I don't know. We'll see. I'll patch this up and then see how much it takes to build another one of these. 90. Can I build another big mine? Absolutely, I can. So let's throw it in Candyland. I'm sure nobody will mind. So let's see, 90 sugar. We got work to do down here in these trees. Better get this done. It's kind of our lifeblood. We need these tree seeds. And I think what I have to do soon is likely expand to the jungle. Although the jungle sometimes has a lot of water in it. It really does work against us. The pools of water, it takes away square footage for breakables to spawn. But the jungle also has guaranteed a bunch of trees. I guess you could get a lot of water with the plains as well. Same with the swamps, I mean. Like all these locations do have water. I think the jungle is going to have the most trees. And we can get some tree seeds as well. Should be able to get a lot of tree seeds. So speaking of tree seeds, where you at? Here we go. Alright, nice. $146 worms. Let's see, how many of these beets do I have? I've got 12. So let's make 12 fertilizers. Let's miracle grow this wheat. So we can get the beets planted. Of course, you can throw the beets in the furnace to make sugar. So that's what we're going to be doing here. To help us pump out more of these candy mines. Free experience, yes. We've got max energy. The answer is yes. We have poisonous candy. Well, let's see. So, don't have the sugar, of course, but I mean, this is an option as well. We'll kind of have to figure it out. I like using my honey to restore my energy, of course. Let's top up the old energy bar. Let's go ahead and craft some of these max energy potions. Let's do it every turn. I've actually got 7 tree seeds right now. So why wouldn't I do this? Get them planted, right? Like the wheat is just so... It's such a small priority, frankly. I could also grow these ice cream cones. It's energy +1 as well. Ice cream seed grows in 4 days. I've got resources for more hives and stuff. I mean, it's an option. It's an interesting option. I don't know how in love with it I am. I'd almost rather throw a mine there, I think. Another mine. Like another big mine. Like, can I get another big mine? I can. I think the answer is obviously yes. And once we have enough sugar, we can always move this around. Hopefully we have the jungle by then. Wheats get threshing. 4 furnace capacity. We have 9 units of flour. Let's make the bread. And finally, let's make the fish sandwich. Alright, we got 1. Got a bunch of those, though. Very good. Let's help grind some sugar. We do need it. And let's repair it as well. It's a good day to do it when we're getting energy back. Well, I mean, that's why our energy bar has gone so far. Been able to restore the energy. Little energy drink action. Alright, a bunch of big mines. We got the candy mine. We got lots of stuff going on here, friends. We've got a bunch of energy left as well. Now. Bunch of diamond ore as well. 422 and 226. Okay, so if I wanted 25 grand. I almost think that I should expand. Yesterday was a turn to expand. But today our currency is selling for more because we put in the work, right? I've got a golden fish sandwich. I think what I have to do is spend the rest of the energy bar fishing. Get more raw resources for our little country kitchen, if you will. Right, like we can make another one of these. So let's do it. It'd be unlimited energy. Let's call that a turn. Let's go. I should be able to get to 7,600 and look at all this stuff. So we're really starting to see the build kind of take off here, friends. And this is the vision that I have when thinking of how to be successful with the pirate, right? Build as many of the buildings that spawn things for you as possible. You want a good blend of both axe and pickaxe breakables to make both of those coins valuable. You can't grind up one without the other. It's essentially how it works, so you have to have a blend of each. And I feel like we've been doing that, although there is a big disparity between the value of the ones that... Well, between the value of the coins, right? Like 226. Although, I think these are going to get there. Like, they're going to get there. I think silver coin is probably, like, late game. 476, I mean, that's a pretty impressive sum. And we actually have more tree seeds than we usually have, which is fantastic. So let's see. Tree seeds. Let's get it. 33 tree seeds. Absolutely terrific. We're in a position where we can probably consider supporting maybe another tree farm. Like an actual tree farm. Got 7 remaining. We'll definitely think about it. Let's go ahead and take out the pickaxe breakables. And while I'm thinking about it, let's make some vials. And of course, some potions. And we can always get some worm lures. Next turn, we've got 145 oranges, which is absolutely insane. Get a couple of these. It's literally unlimited materials in which to make an energy potion. So here we go. Now, pickaxe. Let's go. Got plenty of sandwiches and things of the like to restore the energy bar. So let's take it as far as we can possibly take it. Today's probably the day to expand again. It probably is. As long as we can get all of the work done, though, you can justify expanding further. So having near unlimited energy, well, not unlimited, but we have the ability to restore the energy bar, what, 2 to 3 times. Growth time -1, I think this is what you want. So when you use 200 energy, you get energy +1. I think that's what we need. Those trees are going to grow even faster, giving us more seeds, not to mention things that chop down. Terrific. In fact, that was the second time that we saw it. Glad it came back around. So all of this stuff. Lots of energy required to do it, but our tools are cheap. They're diamond. And yeah, simply just looking good. So did that buff get applied? Either way, we're going to get skyrocketing pricing on our coins. And frankly, we're going to need it. With the creeping rent. So let's pound down a couple of fish sandwiches. Golden fish sandwich. Let's get a couple of those. We've got max energy here, yes. Experience, yes. Pound it down. I want to do this so we can get some more beetles. The pirate, man, it's a real different way to play the game. It's like... it's just a different way to even think about approaching the game. Truly. And that's something I enjoy about AFR Rebirth. The jobs actually play fundamentally differently. Same game, different experience. Replayability, for sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our tree farm completed. And trees are key because I do believe you get a coin for felling the tree, and then another coin for removing the stump. So I think that explains why we have such a disparity in quantity. 50 tree seeds. You love to see that. And that is 22 left over. Got 9 units of flour. We will use it. Let's thresh some wheat. Well, let's see. What do we want the rest of the way? I mean, I don't necessarily need glass. Just don't really need it. I mean, beets, once they get there, it'll be something. I need more space. I've got plenty of energy. I think we make an expansion. 1,500 units of wood. Absolutely insane. I mean, it's going to go great for a hive arrangement to grow trees really, really fast. 25k. I think we can make it. 538 and 281. So this is starting to creep up a little bit. I think we go again with the gold coins. So let's get to 25k if we can. Now, it does hurt selling these, but we need more space. There we go. Okay, so this is what you certainly don't like to see. Look at this giant pond, man. Yuck. Just atrocious, man. That's alright. Let's clear out the island. We should be able to with our superior tools. Hopefully get some more tree seeds in the process. What does the next expansion cost? 40k. Okay, if I can somehow get scouts on level up, that would be an amazing, amazing perk to get. Because you saw, I mean, we had to move off of what? 30, 40 coins to expand. And then we get this garbage, right? Giant plots of, well, not plot, but giant pond. Big hive. What do I need the planks for? The big mine. What does this do again? Chocolate hive. While also producing 1 chocolate, okay? I mean, it's an option. Okay, the same effect as a hive itself. So ideally, you do like hive, hive, tree, 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 hive, hive. But you need the space for it. I mean, it's going to be wildly inefficient. So I think what we have to do is... And not to mention, it's going to cost a lot of wood as well. But I've got to do something like this. It's not ideal. It's not the best. But we got to do it. I need more trees. Got the resources to build it. Got the energy to build it. So let's build it. Let's get more trees. Took about half my wood stack to get there. Cocoa seed. Alright, 48. So I'm really curious what happens when you plant a normal tree in Candyland. Well, we're going to find out. Let's get all this built up. Diamond Hammer just gets it done, man. Just a couple of taps. And what you need built is effectively built. Big mine. We could certainly get another big mine. Might as well with this newfound space. Another just inadequate and not great tree farm. Coming in right here, but it's coming in. Could put another mine down here, I suppose. Do I have my beets yet? Are they still growing? Yeah, they're still growing. Suppose one thing I could do is this. Whoops. Need some energy back here, game. Useful honey. And I'll fish right here for experience. In the event that we need to fish. Probably should. Alright, very good. So that's that. What else do we have? Like, what does another field look like down here? I mean, I could do it. It's again going to be suboptimal, but I could do it. It's kind of like, why not? Because if you got the tree seeds, you might as well. We can always add the hives in as we go. But this is what it's going to take to win, and it might not even be possible. Or, I shouldn't say not possible, but we might not have done good enough here yet. And I feel like it's going pretty well so far. Alright, is there anything else that we can build? Anything else that I need? Can't build another mine. Could get a big hive for more honey per turn. I think we have the fish sandwich for that. Little energy regen action. Am I out of wood? 85 units of wood. Got some more planks coming next turn. Maybe I should consider getting another sawmill. How about polished stone? We got 7. Let's get one of each. To keep pumping the resources that we need to build the big mine. And to a certain extent, maybe the big hive will come into play too. Kind of have the fish sandwich for it, so let's go ahead and... Speaking of fish, let's get some more of them. Energy +5, yeah. Got those blue candies too. Gotta remember those as an option. We're gonna be sitting on a diamond pole real soon here, friends. And at least we get experience for fishing in the jungle. The mountain, you don't get anything. Well, let's keep going, boys. Come on now. Alright, so that is a bunch of energy used. Let's move this here. Let's move this here. Where's my tree seeds? Let's get this planted up. There we go, 18. Don't want to stretch myself too thin, but pretty good. So I think we can call that a pretty effective turn. Unless there's more crafting that can be done. I mean, there is, yes. Absolutely. Alright, very, very good. Do I need anything in the furnace? I mean, if I'm being honest, not really. Got plenty of coal. Once these beets grow, we'll throw them in the furnace. But until that day, I think we're good. Let's end the turn there. Alright, so it's another day. Bunch of stuff going on. In fact, we've got so many trees right now. But it is, of course, a welcome sight, given it's pretty much our key to victory. Wow. Yeah, lots and lots and lots. And lots of trees. Let's get to work. Got the diamond axe. Such a joy of a tool to use. Looks like we do have beets now, which is great. So let's go ahead and get those planted. Or not planted, but thrown in the furnace right away. Before I forget. Finally something to do with our furnace capacity. Got plenty of them. Doesn't necessarily need to be like a critical thing. Kind of running out of space for everything. But yeah, let's think about it. So we need a coin. We need 700 of a coin selling at 1,000 to make next week's rent. Okay? So keep that in mind. I think we're approaching like something like, what, 600 for one of the tokens. But it's not selling anywhere close to 700. I think it's at like 250. But that's why you put in the work each and every turn. Grinding coins, grinding currency, increasing the value of said coins as well. And we actually might get a tree harvest every single turn now. I'm pretty sure with that good DNA buff that we got. Got some open field space too. 12 more spaces where the beets used to be. It'll probably be a one-time thing growing those beets. But yeah, just the amazing diamond axe. Like, marvel at it. Appreciate it. 1 energy with efficient tools. Gives you more yield. Such a terrific, terrific tool. And level up in face. What do you know? Magic tools at the end of the day upgrade a random tool. We're already pretty much maxed out. This would be crippling. So let's go with this, I suppose. I mean, pretty poor perks there. Yikes. Let's patch up these fields. And let's see. Let's go ahead and let's get this. I mean, the fact that you can get those energy potions so early, definitely something worth considering in your future runs. Like, I think if you're doing a fishing run, you might want to move away from it because you need the worms and the beetles for fish traps. But if you're not doing a fishing run, there's really no reason not to, in my opinion anyways. Make those strength potions. Like, the worm is abundant enough. So is the beetle. Grass is easy to find. It's just sometimes kind of a pain having to repair the earth all the time. But if you're planting things, you're doing it anyways. So let's go ahead and let's get some more seeds in the earth. Let's monitor and see if they grow in one turn. I think they probably should. Where are my seeds? There they are. I think they probably should. Then I can assess the coins. Right, we'll take a look at our coins. After all the work's done, we'll see where we're at. See if we can maybe get a gauge on how we're looking. Alright, so we'll have what? Just 3 seeds left over. Okay, I mean, that's good. That is good. Another thing that I want to do is build more of these hives. Could put some right here as well. Maybe I can like throw a mine in there or something. It's got to at least be like somewhat efficient. One right here is only going to affect... Well, I guess it would affect 2. Right? Wouldn't be the worst idea. 114. I mean, might as well. We do need trees. It's going to be the win condition. Along with pickaxe breakables. So let's collect those as well. Everything's selling for $1 except for our coins. Precious coins. Got nearly a full complement of diamond tools. We'll see if we can stumble across some useful small potions from the Merlin buff as well. I guess when your tools are so cheap to use. Then we also have these candies I can use. Make sure we use them. Keep that experience pumping toward level 9. Not to mention max energy. So let's target the honey candies first. Let's grab these. Red candies. You bet. Max energy. You bet. Blue candies will restore energy. Do we want to do it? Let's assess some pricing first. Alright, so 730 coins selling at 356. Alright, so it's about It's a little over a third of where we need it to be to literally equal $700,000, right? It's got to be valued at 1,000. Now we got a whole nother week to get there. Not to mention another power stack of 272 at 730. So that is, of course, thanks to the axe. But we're going to have to sell a decent amount of these to get to 76K. So that's another thing working against us just a little bit. Maybe it's not working against us per se, but throw that right there. Space out these mines a little bit so we can squeeze another one in here. What do you say? Big mine. You bet. Get it built. Couple of hammer whacks there. Diamond hammer. Way to go. Maybe I can consolidate this arrangement just a little bit. Grindstones and sawmill kind of nestle in there pretty nicely. Can I get another big mine? Not quite. So let's throw the basic mine right there. We'll continue to grind down stone. We'll polish up stone. Saw down planks. Oh, that's the last of our wood. That's okay. I think we're doing pretty good on planks. It's the polished stone that we're deficient in. Make more bread, you bet. Can we craft some more sandwiches? We can. Let's do it. 62 energy remains. Do we fish? I think so. Get that diamond rod in short order here. Yeah, almost there. We have enough time. Didn't have enough wood anyways, I suppose. I think that's an appropriate spot to call this a turn. 518 total experience. Or excuse me, energy. Quite nice. Let's rinse and repeat. I've got plenty of ways to restore energy, and wow, look at all these trees. Let's get the fishing rod maxed out. There we go. We got it. Diamond rod. Bam. Wait, not enough wood. Okay, let's chop down some trees then. Today's definitely the day to sell some stuff. Another option is what, these torches. Burns 1 axe breakable. I've had a commenter repeatedly mention the torch. Let's see what it does. I've never used it before. How about that? It gives you coal. Does it give you the coin though? That's my question. Let's try it again. Okay, so we're sitting at, for what, for coins? 750 and 272. And then tree seeds, we're sitting at what? Just 14, okay. 750, 272, 14. Just 14. 752, 272. So it does give us the coins. Does not give us the tree seed. Or at least in the small sample size that we have. Let's see. 14. Yeah, we're not getting tree seeds. That would be enough to cripple us. So the torch is not an option. Got plenty of resources to make it though. Kind of a bummer that it's not an option, but I suppose if you torch the tree, you're not going to get seeds from it. Those will be torched as well, of course. Let's keep going. We got to chop down a lot of trees today. It's going to cost a lot of energy, but good thing we have the right tool for the job. I think in a future update, they should consider adding a 4th tier of tools. Like maybe make it a super, super rare item. Where maybe you could sell it for a lot or choose to upgrade your tools. There are some pretty crazy tools in this game. Like the diamond rod. It's pretty crazy. The diamond axe is quite nice. I mean, without it, we'd be in trouble. That's why I think getting that mountain start was pretty key. Thought the big mine, right? You're paying to add diamonds into the shop. Very, very expensive for a broke pirate, I suppose. I'm getting all kinds of these potions too. I'll have to take a look at what we're getting. Alright, so that's that. Let's see. Let's make a few more of these. Energy potion. Here we go. Got 5 of those. Golden fish sandwich. Hit it and then get back out there. More work to do. Keep chopping them down. Maybe sing a little song while you're doing it. This takes so many, like, hatchet swings, man. Maybe if I can get that fragility upgrade. That would be a good one to get. Got another random potion. Fantastic. How many seeds do I have? That's a question. 140, okay. Let's get them replanted. Can always fall back on some honey if we need it for the sake of regenerating the old energy bar. $1,700 units of wood. Okay, good. Got some more fields to put in. Forgot a stump. Let's take it out and keep putting in fields. Let's go. Out of energy again. Let's see. So there's got to be a fish sandwich or 2 in the backpack. Maybe a couple days old. Not a big deal, I suppose. Little room temperature fish sandwich action. Yummy. Alright, so let's see how far our little stack of seeds can take us. Looks like it can take us the full way. Potentially. Yeah, it'll take us the full way. Excellent. Flour in the furnace. Let's get more beets in here. Where is my wheat? Throw it right there. We got polished stone. Saw down some planks as well. Alright, very good. more work to do. Let's keep on grinding. So many diamonds, man. The big mine. Definitely a good structure. You just have to go mountain to get it. Don't get experience there, of course, which is kind of rough, but... I don't know, it's kind of hard to complain with diamond tools, right? It really is. Alright, some more of these useful candies. Got another potion there. Alright, very good. We're all candied up. Tools are all maxed out, except the watering can, of course. Monotonic. Max alchemical energy +1. Is that so? Beautiful. Hex brew. +3 experience. Fishing potion. I mean, I will be fishing today, so let's go ahead and use it. Actually, no, that's a permanent buff. Is that so? Alright, so, I mean, this one's actually pretty good. If you get the right assortment of potions. Construction potion. Maybe we could get more energy back. Let's do it. More for fishing, I suppose. Gotta make a few sales today anyways. But first and foremost, we should be able to get another candy mine. We can. Okay. So why don't we do this? Stash that right there. Let's bring you here. Let's bring you over a little bit. Let's bring you over like right there, and let's build another one. Bam. Alright, good deal. Can I build another big mine? I can. Well, space is certainly starting to get a bit tight, but it should spawn something, right? That's the thought. Alright, so let's check some pricing here, friends. So what do we have for pricing? 332 of the gold coin, 977. Wow, that's a pretty good sum. Then silver coin, 416 now. Okay, so it's starting to get pretty strong. We're gonna have to sell what? 76 of these. We'll about get it done. So let's do it. In fact, I could sell another couple and expand again as well. Let's go to the plains. Let's keep selling to 76. There we go. Perfect. Got a bunch more energy now. Not to mention ways to restore it. So we can actually get this landscape shaped up into... I think what I want to do is I want to put more pickaxe breakables. I think we're good on trees. So let's put a bunch of big mines. Could also space out the ones that we have more effectively too. This would be a nice little injection of tree seeds as well, which is great. But we want to inflate the value of the other coin, the one that we haven't been selling, because that's going to be the power play at the very end. Right? So let's keep on going. As we approach the 2-hour mark, about 1:48. Got another 12 minutes to go. Okay, so let's see. How can I get some energy back? Got the backpack fish sandwich. You bet. It's probably got debris and, you know, dust and lint. Maybe some dog hair in there. Appetizing stuff. Alright, so let's try to max these out. Maybe not perfectly, but let's max them out as good as I can. And we can always add more, right? I'll keep making planks and polished stones. But until a point where we're really pinched on space, there's no reason to keep them all congested. So another big mine, yes. Let's build it quick. Okay, so we need more resources. We'll get there. Something like that. Let's upgrade our diamond fishing pole, you bet. And let's go ahead and fish. So much experience, man. It's absolutely insane. And then you bet this is like unlimited energy. For the most part, anyways. You just get so many fish. It's really is pretty insane. This will get us to our next level up. Maybe I can get fragility. Make the tree chopping just a little easier. Not to mention we're getting potions for this too. Right, nice job. So we got fish bin. Collecting fish, charged by collecting fish plus 1 reward, $300. Okay, so we have to catch 25 fish for $300. We got Stone Age. Axe efficiency -2. Increases pickaxe efficiency by 1. We're not really worried about efficiency in this. Atomic power. Plus 10 energy. When you destroy breakables. Let's go fish bin, sure. Not really very good. However, should actually be able to make use of it with the diamond pole. What a pole, man. I'll tell you something. I think that's about good. Let's go ahead and call it a turn right there, and a very, very successful week 2. Well, I guess not so fast. Got a potion to use yet. Monotonic. Here we go. How about that? Terrific, man. That's like the ideal one to get. Absolutely beautiful. We can throw a couple more casts in the big pond. Get another $300. And let's call it a turn there. Alright, going into the final week. Let's go work rhythm. Building requirements -2. Animals give more resources. 15% more breakable to stay after being destroyed. Let's actually do that first. Sprinklers don't work. Shop prices, yes. Animals die off, yeah. Experience boost -1. Let's go with that. Alright, lots of work to do. Let's start with the fish. Alright, so let's see. Let's make the fish sandwich. Beautiful. Golden fish sandwich. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and brew some of these as well. Alright, 615 total energy. Absolutely insane. And we're making tons of honey, but I don't even need to use the honey. It's actually turned into a pretty fun and powerful build, it does seem, and I guess we'll see if we can get there. 665k is what we owe. Of course, our super power stack of coins has whittled down just a little bit over time. Just given that we had to sell it to get to week 3. And not to mention expand. Next expansion is 100k, which is pretty steep, man. Let's keep chopping down trees, though. I mean, just grinding experience. Getting tree seeds. It's good stuff. I don't even need the resources, man. It's all about inflating currency values. Diamond tools, though. So much fun to use. So let's keep on going, boys. Let's make it a good opening day here. Terrific. Alright, so when you're out of energy, just pound down some fish sandwiches of the golden variety. We can fit 4 in our belly before we're full in energy again. I don't know about you, but I'd probably feel pretty sluggish after eating 4 sandwiches of any variety. But I guess pirates are a different breed. Burning a lot of calories swinging an axe as well. Alright, very good. Let's go ahead and put in the fields again. Then we'll get started on the pickaxe. Alright. Let's put in this little field here. Got this nice 18 block stretch. Got a stump. Couple of stumps. And tree seeds. See how many we have. So I've got... How many exactly? Game? 288. Wow, okay. Let's get them all planted. Very good. More strength potions, you bet. Let's see, Hex Brew. We're good on that. Some more of these going. Let's get some more of these going. How about my wheat? Where's the flour at? Should have exactly 9 units of flour. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Golden fish sandwich. Let's pound it down and... You bet. Let's take to the mines that we've created. Okay, so these breakables are really hanging around, which helps inflate our currency. So this is a pretty good buff to get Groundhog Day. Gives you more resources too, as long as you have the energy. It's really good. I mean, especially when it procs off on a diamond node, right? Like, if you're hurting for diamonds or trying to get all your tools upgraded or whatever your situation is where you need diamonds, it's obviously a good one to have as well. Nice. Does it for candies too. Cool. And lollipops. I suppose. Makes sense. It's a breakable, right? Alright, good deal. So let's see. I suppose I can probably get another one of these. I can. Can I get 2 of them? That's asking for too much. Well, let's build it. Let's space these guys out just a little bit. More pickaxe breakables. All this is done. I've done alchemy, right? Yep, we've done alchemy. I've already cooked. Could get this quick, given we have unlimited amounts of fish. Fish count +1. We'll use it. Be fishing. Let's get some more energy. The candy, but the red candies. Free experience. Not that we really need it anymore. Let's use 2 of those. And these. For more max energy. Now let's fish it away. Let's go. We're actually grinding a lot of money, man. With the fish bin. Pretty incredible. Got another monotonic. Construction potions. Some of these like basic small potions are pretty good. And the monotonic is really nice. I wonder how you actually brew that. Like, how do you make it? Seems like a good one to know how to make. I don't know the recipe off the top of my head for it. I think we're about good there, friends. Let's go ahead and end the first day of week 3. Let's go. Alright, so for pricing, real quick, we have 1,331, 526. Okay. And then 1,331 is the sell price of the gold coin. Absolutely terrific, man. I think we're looking real good. We're in really good shape. In fact, let me see something quick. So, for tree seeds, I've got 189. Alright, well, the speed, the tree felling process up just a little bit. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of these torches, man. Spend our grass down. Suspend it all. Get more anyways. I can do a round of this. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here chopping trees, I'm sure. You fine folks love watching that. We still get the coin. That is the most important part. Can also torch the stump. Okay, cool. I mean, isn't this so much easier? Still good experience, too. Interesting. I'd say it's almost more enjoyable. Going crazy with the torch. As long as we can stay true on our seed quantity, gonna be fine to use the torch. Make it a much less arduous task. Like, look at that. It's already... The work is pretty much already done in level up in face. So here we go. Silver token, fragility +1. This is definitely what you want to see. We're taking that without question. A really good one to have. Especially once your energy is solved. I mean, we've gotten some pretty bad perks in this one, but we also got some really, really good ones. Scout would be terrific. Like, it would be great to get that one first. Have an adjacent mountain and Candyland. You'd get access to Candyland, like, super quick. Candyland and Pirate is definitely where it's at. Like, there's a natural synergy there. And obviously, the more spawners that you can build, the better off you are as a pirate. You can't only rely on one structure, it gets too expensive. So diversifying a bit, the big mine, along with the candy mine, is useful. So let's see where we net out with seeds. We should be okay. Might have to cut down like half of the trees next turn. I had something like 180. Now we're down to 70. Yeah, I'll probably have to cut down some of these trees. But for the most part, we're going to be using the torches because it's just so much easier. Now you're going to see with fragility and the diamond pickaxe, you're going to watch it shine. Right, just mines these so much faster. Absolutely terrific. Getting potions in face. Getting some cash when we choose to fish. Good stuff happening here on the farm today, my friends. And it need I remind you, if you're having a good time, and we're still hanging out here at that 2-hour mark, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then, consider subscribing. Greatly appreciate that. Super consistent channel here, right? Pumping out fun content on the regular, all the time. Like, I don't want to say I upload every single day, but I pretty much upload every day, if not 6 videos per week. So, if you like that in a content creator, right? Guy that's always in your feed, I guess you could say, with fun new content, then perhaps I've earned your subscription. Of course, the choice is yours. But my goal is to try to get to 10,000 by year end. And it's close, right? Like, we're in striking distance. We're at about, let's say, what? 8,700 or so at the time of this recording. So we can certainly get there, but I need your help. So if you are not subscribed and you've hung out with me for over 2 hours, then perhaps I'm doing something right and have earned your subscription. Again, the choice is yours. And ultimately, I just thank you so much for spending some time with me, spending some time on the channel. Much appreciated. I hope I'm able to entertain, of course. And then last, of course, hit the like button as well. It does help the algorithm get this video in front of other people. Thank you so much. A little shameless plug. So let's go ahead and let's see. So do we have... I mean, there was one time I was making beats into sugar, I suppose. Probably keep doing that. I can get another big mine. How about one of these? 110... 86. Okay, so we're still just a little bit off. Well, let's go with one of these. Let's bump these guys up. Bump you down. Bump you over. Let's install another big mine. What is this? Yes. Can I build another one? Cannot. That's okay. Everything is accounted for. Now I think we can fish the rest of our energy away. Although this is kind of becoming a silly thing as well. But golden fish sandwiches, man, they're just so strong. Makes a fishing run just so strong. Having access to that fish sandwich, 150 energy is insane. Especially when you have a diamond rod and you catch what? I mean, I don't even know how many family goldfish we catch each turn, but I won't restore my energy. We don't really need to. Let's go ahead and end our turn right there. Right, so 1,580, 400, selling for 1,580. It might just be enough, like right now, current state, maybe. It feels like it maybe is, but maybe it isn't. Don't want to move off of it right now. I think the most I've ever made in this game is 2 million. And that was with a honey run. Using, what's that one buff? Hive chain? Which kind of felt, I don't want to say cheesy. Maybe a little bit. I didn't even really, like, abuse it too much. Like, there's ways you can abuse it, or so I've heard in the comment section of my video. Like, I think you can build a hive, you can destroy it, get your resources back, and then build the hive again. So it creates a never-ending cycle of honey gathering, as long as you have other hives present. And the fact that you get 100% of your resources back upon destruction using the wrecking ball, like, it's a pretty obvious way to just absolutely destroy the game. But I also think, like, this game is meant to be destroyed, frankly. These trees are going down much easier these days with fragility. But yeah, I've always viewed this game as a game that's meant to be destroyed. Right, find a powerful build and just lean into it heavily and enjoy yourself while you're doing it. Might have found another powerful one here today, friends, with the pirate. Hex brew. Where are them torches? Here we go. I kind of like watching the trees just go up in flames like this. Quite nice, and certainly much easier. Alright, big honey ho, let's go. I think I got another fishing potion. I mean, a permanent plus 2%. Maybe getting this one, like, in the early game would be super helpful. Like, you can get those construction potions. It's not really too pivotal right now, this late in the game for us, but what if that was the first one you grabbed? And you got it real early. Might be useful. You know, fishing potions if you're doing a fishing run, or maybe trying to set up a little fishing side hustle. That's an option as well. Not to mention, you would think a pirate would know something about fishing. I mean, certainly, right? So likewise for these, we have this. Deals 3 damage to pickaxe breakable. I mean, let's mess around with the bombs, too. Why not? 186. Let's get a couple more of them. Is this easier? I mean, absolutely it is. We're certainly getting coins. Bombs and torches, maybe. I mean, we're not expending energy. I guess that's one drawback, but why wouldn't you just make your life easier? Why not? We're doing it. Got some lollipops. Excellent. Now let's plant our trees. Well, let's see. Tree seed. 146, okay. Should be enough. To burn the forest down again tomorrow, I suppose. Perfect. Alright, big mine. You bet. Let's pound down a couple of these and then take to the high seas. Like a real pirate, matey. Could actually get a pretty decent chunk of change with plus 300 for every 25 fish caught. Of course, with the diamond rod, that is the big caveat. Not going to do very well with the stone rod. Pretty amazing. Furnace capacity, we're good on it. We're just good. I think we can just move off of that as an operation altogether. Can get another candy mine though. Pound on just a little bit of honey. Let's get this thing built. Let's go there and let's fish the rest of the energy away. Beautiful. Did we craft this turn? We did not. Let's make sure we do that. How about alchemy? Guess we don't really need plus 5 max energy anymore, but we'll do it for the sake of doing it. Because we've been doing it all game long, frankly. Fishing potion, yes. Might be fun to mess around with potions. Maybe I'll try the shaman next. You gotta know the recipes though, like which ingredients to get, but shaman seems like an interesting class. Starts with some kind of totem too. Got 23 units of bread. Let's end our turn right there. Check some pricing quick. 1815. I mean, that is a pretty insane price, friends. 1815. Alright, torches. Let's get it. As we go barreling to the end game, place your bets. I think it's more of a matter of how much cash we're gonna net out with. I'm just going to use the torches from here on out. On the trees. And bombs everywhere else. Just carefully burn down the forest without burning down your bee house. Wouldn't that be a tragedy? Alright, very good. Cool, you get coal from lollipops. That's funny. Alright, now bombs. Torches and bombs. Like, very pirate-like. Well, that's pretty nice. Pretty enjoyable. Listening to the bombs fire off in sequence. I mean, there's no real drawback to it. It doesn't cost energy. Give us more energy to fish, I suppose. It's actually pretty good using torches and bombs. I haven't really played around with them too much. Got 10 max alchemical energy, which is insane. So now we can really like go to the moon with our strength potion brew. 815 total energy, man. This is crazy, dude. Alright, so I definitely want to craft some more torches. And then bombs. Let's not run out of those. Okay, so how about another big mine? We can. Of course we can. Let's build it. Then you bet. Let's fish the rest of the energy away. Just gaining $300 in face. Not to mention all of that experience, dude. Like, that is the true power of the diamond rod. So much experience. If you're ever having trouble getting levels, man, as soon as you get that and you start using it, absolutely insane. And then it's goldfish sandwich and rinse and repeat. We're not going to do it, though. Fishing doesn't really net us anything. It's just a fun little thing to do with all of the extra energy that we have. Trying to stay germane to the build here. So let me put in my fields again real quick. Goldfish sandwich. Let's put in the fields quick. Probably reach the point eventually where we simply just don't have enough tree seeds left if I'm using torches, right? Which I'm okay with. We're midweek, week 3. And like I said, it's pretty much become a question of not can we, but how good do we actually do? Feels like we're sitting on something real strong here, friends. Really does. But we're gonna find out. That's why you play the game. Oh, let's see. So tree seeds, where you at? Am I out of tree seeds? No, 35. Okay, yeah, we're definitely running out then. I can always get some more next turn, but what do you do? Let's call it good there. Oh, whoops, I had a bunch of energy left. That's alright. We're not going to spend too much time fishing. Hammer efficiency +2, experience +1000. Quest completes for free. Taskmaster or Questmaster. It's actually a pretty good one, man. It depends on what mini quests show up, side quests show up, but if you get a decent one to show up, it's pretty darn impressive. So let's chop these down for some more tree seeds. I do want to get my currency price as high as possible. And the key is, of course, growing trees. And what do you know? Another level up, we have a scout. Yeah, we'll take scout. I mean, maybe a little too late there, scout, but we'll definitely take it. Maybe I can create more breakables in the volcano. Just to my south. That is certainly an option. I mean, Scout, if he showed up like 5 level ups ago, it would have been so impactful. It didn't, of course, but if it did. Alright, tree seeds. Where are the tree seeds? $43 more. A modest amount. Alright, Volcano. Get it. Unlock 6 regions in a single game. We got Cartographer. Very good. It kind of makes me want to unlock them all. I bet you that's an achievement as well. Although, $250,000. My goodness. Sulfur Bomb destroys everything in a 3x3 area. So for the volcano, I need 50. volcanic rock. So let's build that up. Let's patch up the ground. It will spawn, nodes that we can mine out. So the volcano and pirates, pretty good combination as well. And Candyland brings with it a bounty of sweet treats. More currency inflation. Chocolate, we got gifts. Alright, where are my bombs at? Where are the bombs at? It's gonna be somewhere in here. Hexbroken, volcanic rock. Let's use those bombs. Let's go. Pickled piranha, yummy. Alright, bombs, let's go. That's right, bombs away. $87 left, 85. Let's use this. Let's restore some energy. No, we don't really need to. Guess there's no point not to unless you want to focus on trying to sell it. Pumpkin soup. Max cooking energy +1. Yeah, sure, we'll take it. Got the flax fishing net. Hey, chocolate gingerbread. I think that normally sells for like 3K, doesn't it? Pretty sure it does. Statue of Wisdom. Don't really need it. Wild potion. Fills the fence with a random animal that belongs in it. Cool. Meat sandwich. That was key in our scorpion bard crazy run. Alright, where's my axe? Here we go. Let's take out these quick. Currency inflation. Alright, very good. Let's fish this spot. This spot. And then you bet the rest of the way. Now I could fill up the energy bar. And we could just rinse and repeat. I could just keep fishing. But I don't think we need to. I simply just don't think we need to. So let's end our turn right there, my friends. Don't think we need to waste our time doing just non-value added things at this late juncture in the game. It's really all going to come down to actually use all of those vials. It's going to come down to how much does our coins sell for, right? Been inflating the currency all game long. How about this, man? Okay, so these guys take multiple bombs. Well, it's the second to the last day. Well, there certainly is a reason to plant more trees today. All out of bombs. So can I craft a couple more? Don't need a ton of them. More bombs, yes. Licorice. You guys like licorice? Not a fan. Don't like the flavor at all. Especially black licorice, man. Ugh. I don't like that flavor at all. But let me know your thoughts on licorice. And I will know that you are one of the ones that watched the video until deep into the episode. And that's much appreciated, of course. Alright, torch. Let's find it. Let's get it. I'm fine not planting trees today. I mean, what is it going to be like? 20 more trees. Who cares? Alright, good deal. Can't make another big mine. Completely fine with me. Let's fish, and then let's go ahead and end our turn. And go into the final day, the sell day, to see how much we actually made. Pretty exciting stuff here. The pirates, man. What a profession. A fun little profession indeed. Now, the important call out with your coins. Do not sell them. Do not sell them. If I make that mistake right now, we actually lose this game outright. Do not sell them, consume them instead, okay? So let's go ahead and end our turn. We've got a big sell-off day tomorrow. We'll see how much money we actually made. Let's go. Alright, so the last harvest of honey. I can use these bombs the rest of the way here. Currency inflation. Let's use many, many bombs. Is using bombs on coal smart? Maybe not. Let's craft some more if we can. 76 more. Perfect. Should be just about enough. And lollipops the rest of the way. Okay, let's fish the energy bar down. And I'll actually make just a trace amount more money if I don't craft anything or make a fish sandwich. Because you're getting $1 per ingredient, of course. And if you use 11 total ingredients to make one item, right, just do the math. But it doesn't matter anyways. So we're sitting at 125k. Much propped up by this incredible buff, fish bin. Wow. That plus diamond rod is pretty insane. So again, do not sell your coins. Consume them instead. But we have a bunch of stuff to sell. So let's go ahead and let's sell up. Okay. Let's sell it all. Except for the coins. There's 2 grand in honey right there, man. Alright, here we go. So the final tally is the silver coin. $1,117 per consumable, and we have 2,300 to consume. An absolutely insane quantity of silver coins. Then next up we have the gold coin, 917. But they're going for 2,301 a piece. So this is evidence of a lot of work, right? A great deal of energy and sweat went into procuring these coins and, you know, inflating their value, of course. So we're going to see where it nets us out at. I do believe, like, the most I've ever made is like 2.2 million. So let's see. Really excited to see if maybe we can exceed that threshold. I definitely think we have this thing won. I mean, obviously, we have this thing won. So let's start with, let's see, the gold coin. We're actually going to make We'll probably make about the same amount, maybe just a slight amount more with the gold coin. But regardless, let's start with the gold coin. And let's consume to our heart's content here, friends. And watch that number skyrocket and rise. Absolutely. Just a rich pirate here today, matey. And we can spell things. We can spell subscribe. Scribe. Absolutely. Let's underline it too. Alright, so $2.272 million just by selling a stack of less than 1,000 gold coins. Absolutely insane and terrific. And you love to see it. Now, I'm guessing like 4.5. But pause the video right now and let me know what you think the final sum is going to be. The final sum. We're at 2.27. We got 2,300 coins left to go. They're selling for a little over $1,100. What's the final sum going to be, friends? Pause the video. Let me know in the comment section below. How much are we going to net out at? I'm guessing we'll go up to, we'll say $4.75 million in this pirate run. We'll certainly see. Let's go. Sorry, get that thing humming. Get the RPMs up. Let's go. That's right. What an absolutely insane run, dude. Kind of like fill these up. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. And we're still selling here, friends. Approaching the $3.5 million mark. With a bunch of ground to go yet. Absolutely insane and terrific. Infinity symbol on money, pretty much. Approaching the $4 million mark. I said 4.75. We actually might get pretty darn close to it. Approaching 4.4. Approaching 4.5. Got 250 coins left. 4.6. 4.7. Can we get to 5? 4.8. 4.843094 is the final sum. $4.843 million made as the pirate, matey. What a run. What a run. What a unique class to use, man. The pirate. Super, super, super strong. When used correctly, of course. So let's go ahead and end the day and end the run and land the plane. See our final stats. Let's go. Not a problem at all. Alright, so well over 2 hours in the world of the pirates. The rod actually used the most energy, which is hilarious because everything else was super efficient to use. Right, the diamond rod does take a lot of energy to use. I mean, we used our axe almost every single turn. And we still used a lot less energy than the rod. That's actually pretty insane, if you think about it. Next up, other, right? So, in fish, we made 11K. Everything else we made, the 4.85 million, of course, that's the consumable coin that we used at the end there. Nice little rain of cash money. We got some good perks in this one, absolutely. I think we maybe started off a little bit slow. It would have been nice to get global warming maybe a little bit later, but it did give us the early energy support that we needed to build our tree farm out, which was, of course, the beginning of an empire. We got some goofy ones in here for sure. I think good DNA was really, really good. Getting scout so late hurt a little bit. Getting fragility so late also hurt a little bit. Fish spin's absolutely insane. I think this one's pretty good if you get it early. And then, of course, you know, tool cost -1. It's a great little launch pad into a very, very lucrative future. So pretty fun. Another endless mode. Well, excuse me, another crazy mode completed. Be curious to see what this one looks like on endless mode, of course. But let's go ahead and head on back to the main menu and, of course, land this plane. But before we do that, let's check. Okay, so we do have another class unlocked. So this is the Joker. So minus 8% reroll cost. Interesting. Picks plus 2 fate is always equal to 6. Okay, so you always get, you know, when selecting your buffs for each week, you always get 6 positive ones. Could be an interesting little run. Absolutely. I've also been looking at the Shaman. We got the Merchant and the Dealer. Pretty fun run can be had with these. You can try a variety of things. But yeah, what do you know? We got another diamond token. Completing the Pirate class, and you love to see it. I've actually almost got the rest of the classes unlocked, just 5 to go. So definitely let me know what you want to see as far as a class goes next. Obviously, I want to have not completed it on crazy mode yet, but let me know. So thanks so much for spending some time on the channel today, my friends. I really do appreciate it. This, of course, has been another exciting installment of another Farm Roguelike Rebirth. Sure hope you enjoyed. If you did, of course, smash the like button. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts about the run. Right? Did it end up being as strong as you thought it was going to be? I can say that my mind was a little bit blown. I did not think that we would make that much money. But I suppose, man, if you spend your entire run inflating the value of something that you're hoarding, and then a mass sell at the end, I mean, you're bound to make a lot of money. Did we make enough in this one? Of course, we made enough. Absolutely, we well exceeded it. But I also think that the pirate runs can, potentially go wrong as well. You obviously want to really focus on constructing buildings that generate things for you to use energy on, and then focus on getting that max energy up. Right, kind of harken back to what I did with the worms and the beetles and that energy potion. Really good stuff, especially when used early on. So yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Become a subscriber if you are new here as well. Now, thank you so much for spending some time on the channel today. So I am fresh out of time. I'm going to get on out of here, my friends. But I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.